All right, grab a piece of chalk because today we are sketching out the entire blueprint for a business that's right at the heart of South African culture, commercial pig farming. You know that feeling, right? The incredible sizzle of a pork chop on the grill. It's just part of our DNA. But have you ever stopped and thought, what if this passion could be more than just a weekend thing? What if you could actually build a business on it? Well, that's exactly what we're going to do right now. We're diving into an amazing guide from Mzansi magazine to sketch out step by step how you can turn that idea into a real thriving commercial pig farm right here in South Africa. So here's the game plan. We'll start with the why, the big opportunity in pork right now. Then we'll get into the nitty-gritty of your business blueprint, followed by the practicalities of actually building your farm. We'll cover the absolutely critical topic of health and biosecurity, weigh the risks against the rewards, and finally, we'll map out how you get your product from your farm gate to the dinner plate. Okay, first things first, why pig farming? And maybe more importantly, why now? This isn't just about a good feeling. There are some really solid reasons this is a hot opportunity. I mean, Mzansi magazine just says it all, doesn't it? Pork is so deeply woven into the fabric of our culture. It's not just food, it's tradition, it's celebration. And for any entrepreneur, that deep cultural connection means one thing: powerful, consistent demand. And the business case for it is just so strong. You've got high and, importantly, rising demand. The potential for profit is serious. Compared to some other livestock, the entry costs can be a bit more manageable. And, this is a big one, there are government support programs out there designed to help new farmers get on their feet. Okay, so the opportunity is crystal clear, but let's pump the brakes for a second. The source material is really clear on this. This is not a business where you just buy a few piglets and hope for the best. Success starts way before that. It starts on paper with your business blueprint. Your business plan is literally your foundation. You've got to start with market research. Who are you selling to? What do they actually want? From there, you build out your financial projections, every single cost, from startup to operations, and what you expect to earn. That's what you'll use to find funding, whether it's from banks or grants. And of course, you have to make sure you're ticking all the legal boxes. Which naturally brings us to the, well, not the million-rand question, but the multi-million-rand question. What kind of money are we really talking about to get this thing off the ground? Okay, you might want to sit down for this. To operate at a truly commercial scale, the South African Pork Producers Organization, that's SAPO, recommends a starting point of about 250 sows. And the estimated cost for just the infrastructure, we're talking buildings, feeding systems, waste management, is around a staggering 25 million rand. And that doesn't even touch your ongoing operational costs, like feed and salaries. This is a serious investment. Right, so you've got your bulletproof plan, you've got your funding in sight. Now it's time to get your hands dirty. It's time to turn those paper plans into a physical, working farm. Building a farm is really about building an efficient system. You need enough land for your animals to thrive. You need proper housing and feed storage. A waste management system like a slurry dam is absolutely non-negotiable. You have to have reliable water and power, and you want to be close enough to your market to keep transport costs down. It all works together. And here's a real pro tip, straight from the experts in the source material. It's all about genetics. The most successful farms use something called F1 crossbreeding. Think of it like creating a super piglet. You take the best traits from breeds like the large white, Landrace, and Duroc, and you combine them to get pigs that grow faster, are healthier, and are just, well, more profitable. Let's move on to what is arguably the single most important part of running a modern livestock farm. Your pigs. They're not just animals. They are your most valuable assets, and protecting their health is everything. And that protection has a name: biosecurity. It's not just a fancy word, it's an entire system of preventative measures. It's your shield designed to keep absolutely devastating diseases, like African swine fever, off your property and away from your herd. So think of your farm like a fortress. You need strict gates controlling who and what comes in. Every single vehicle, every piece of equipment gets disinfected. Any new pigs you bring in, they go into quarantine, no exceptions. You need regular vet visits, and just as importantly, you need to know how to spot the early signs of trouble yourself. Now, let's be real. Like any business, pig farming has its ups and downs. Being successful isn't just about chasing the rewards, it's about knowing the risks and having a plan to navigate them. Every challenge has a flip side. On one hand, yes, you'll face risks like the price of feed going up and down or the constant threat of disease. But on the other hand, you have massive opportunities. That growing demand we talked about, new technology making farms more efficient, government support, and even the chance to tap into niche markets like free range or organic pork.
Okay, final step. You've done it all. You've raised healthy, high-quality animals. The job's not done yet, though. How do you turn all that hard work into actual income? It's time to take your product to market.
You've actually got a few different paths to the consumer, and honestly, the smartest approach often uses a mix. Selling directly from a farm shop can give you the best profit margins. Wholesalers will buy in big volumes. Retailers can get you into supermarkets. And building relationships with local restaurants can create a really steady, reliable stream of income.
And please, remember this. You cannot do any of this alone. Your most important asset, right up there with the pigs themselves, is your team. Investing in good people, training them in proper animal care and strict biosecurity, that's not an expense. That is the bedrock of a humane, sustainable, and successful farm.
So let's just boil it all down. What are the key things to remember? 1. It all begins with a rock-solid business plan. Don't skip this. 2. Biosecurity is your lifeline. It is absolutely non-negotiable. 3. Understand the risks so you can strategically jump on the opportunities. And 4, start building those relationships with your future customers from day one. So we've sketched it all out for you, right here on the chalkboard. From the cultural demand all the way to the practical steps of building a biosecure farm, the blueprint is on the table. The only question left is, are you ready to pick up the chalk and build on it?